Every day I hear a story about mold. Like there's just mold everywhere, like mushrooms, houses that are falling apart, people's ceilings literally collapsing on them while they live there.
That's the kind of stuff that gets posted on rentals.org, which lets renters provide anonymous reviews of their property or agent. It was made by this guy.
Hello, welcome back to Rentals.
Purple Pingers, whose real name is Jordan. We know that sometimes the rental you walk into doesn't quite match the listing description. But in a rental crisis, plenty of people are taking whatever they can get.
And if the standard's going up, usually the rents follow. Yes, I'm going to be asking more rent for this because it's of a higher standard.
We can't afford to live in our mouldy house, and the mould really isn't the primary concern. Like, it's the fact that we can't afford to live there.
On the topic of mould, most states and territories have minimum rental standards. So what are they? The rules vary depending on where you live. The ACT and WA are considering introducing a full set of standards, while the Northern Territory remains the only place without them. But they generally boil down to 1. A property needs to be weatherproof. The roof and windows should keep rain out, and the place can't be at risk of collapsing. 2. A private, functioning toilet and bathroom, plus reliable hot and cold water.
Like, I'm sure there's a shower head somewhere. I don't think I could even stand up in here.
Working electricity, lighting, and enough power points. Smoke alarms are non-negotiable. The outside doors and windows need working locks and latches. You also need a place to cook, with a sink and cooking facilities, and usually at least a 2-burner stovetop.
Which I guess technically that is 2 burners, so well done.
Properties are legally required to have enough airflow and ventilation to prevent mold from appearing, but if it's caused by your lifestyle factors, like not switching on an exhaust fan, then that responsibility can shift onto you, the renter.
It's a two-way street.
Here's the thing. It takes just one scroll through Purple Pinger's comments section to figure out that just because these rental standards exist doesn't mean that every rental meets them. And it also doesn't mean that every renter feels totally comfortable bringing them up with their landlord.
We know that if you complain, you can face eviction, you can face a rent increase that evicts you anyway.
We don't believe that's the case. You know, the law is already there. Certain tenancy groups tend to play this narrative out in the marketplace that there is some sort of a fear of making a complaint. Landlords always get a bad rap. For some reason, you know, they're vilified as the bad guy, big capitalists.
Landlords can face fines of up to $11,000 in New South Wales and up to $50,000 if it's a company. And misleading rental photos, so AI altered or photoshopped, can cop fines of up to $5,500.